Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be making one of my favorite dishes, and that's going to be the green chili chicken enchiladas. What you want to do is you want to use a whole chicken. I stuck mine in a pressure cooker to get it done quicker. Once it's done, you want to go ahead and actually just take it out, shred it up, and then we're going to place it into a different dish. One thing when making this, save your chicken broth out of the pressure cooker or whatever you use to cook the chicken. Don't dispose of the chicken broth until you're completely done with the whole making of the enchiladas, because you can use that chicken broth to use for your roux, which is going to be for your sauce. But for right now, let's just shred this chicken up and then let's get it ready. Next, what you want to do is actually get a whole onion, chop it up, and we're going to make it into little dices here. And once it's all chopped up, we will go ahead and take it out to the grill to get it sauteed, and then we will go ahead and mix everything together to make it perfect. Alright, now that we have the onion nice and sauteed, now we're going to go ahead and mix in the chicken. And absolutely everything that is being mixed in is going to be flavored with the onion seasoning, and then we're going to add a little bit more seasoning to the chicken. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more cayenne pepper and some garlic powder and some sea salt, because one, it does need a little bit more flavoring. What I like to use with my chicken is Velveeta cheese. And when I use it, it makes it nice and cheesy on the inside, but it's up to y'all. Other people like to choose a different ingredient, but me, I love my cheese. Absolutely amazing. That looks good. Now it's time for the green chili sauce. This is what we call a roux. Now we're going to go ahead and add the flour and the oil. Now if it's still too liquidy, go ahead and add a little bit more flour, because you do want this to be a little bit thick. And then once it starts getting a little bit thicker, go ahead and add that chicken broth. This is where that chicken broth comes into play. That's why I say don't dispose of the chicken broth, because that chicken broth is a big factor in making the green chili chicken enchiladas. Now, my roux is actually pretty thick here. Now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my chicken broth. Added my chicken broth, and now we're just going to stir until it's nice and thick. Once it's nice and thick, then we can go ahead and start getting the dishes ready. And that's by spreading around. You want to make sure that we have the green chili sauce at the bottom of the base, so that way it's not having a hard time sticking. Once this is done, we're going to go ahead and start mixing in the enchiladas, putting the chicken with the tortillas. Now these tortillas, they're not from the store. These are homemade tortillas. The tortillas are made by Natty's Home Cooking. She is the one that I rely on making my tortillas. They are very good, they're authentic, and they make the flavor pop. All right, now that we have our enchiladas done, now we can go ahead and place the sauce on top of every inch of the enchiladas here. And then once we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and spread out the cheese all over because cheese is important. It's really good. Now that the enchiladas are completely done, now it's time to go ahead and serve. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really good, and I'm excited to try this. Again, enchiladas are my favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys get to try this meal. If you do, enjoy. You won't be disappointed.